Everyone's hair looks immaculate. No awkward hats for them.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Ooh, there's a big ass crater. Ah, back in my day, this would have been a picture. Now they can just model the entire crater. But we don't go anywhere near... Oh, there's no map right now. Yes, so I'm having to split the signal because my OBS, or the... What's it called? The little machine I used to record can't take the 4K signal. So I have a little machine that tells the PlayStation... It has to lie to one of the wires, basically. So it sends a 4K signal to my TV and then puts out the regular, like, 1080 signal to stream. So I'm actually streaming at lower quality. And I can't use, like, the vibrant colour button because otherwise the box doesn't work. But yes, I'm playing on PS5. But it looks... But yeah, just to say, it looks even fancier on my end.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
Ooh, it's the man in the cloak.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Zoop. Occasionally, I'll change these and I'll be like, it's like an RPG I get to play where I get to change my. It's you have less decisions than God of War is the and then you missed a section earlier where it was pretending to be The Witcher with us doing side quests, and then it was like, there you go, you get 4 side quests, now back on your way. But I do like the fancy story it's telling. And it's trying to be more mature in more ways than one.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Although I do love...
He's like a bloody eel.
I do love the bloody silly nonsense of Final Fantasy VII Remake there.
What is this place anyway? Some sort of shrine?
It's sort of...
Sorry, you've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
I'll speak in a second.
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Can you open it?
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
I will say this is probably going to be a very spoilery scene.
He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Because I'm like 12 hours in now.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return.
Like Final Fantasy X.
Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
He's got a firepower. Which one do you think it is? Fair enough. What was I going to say? What? Oh, yes, it's pretty linear, to be honest, but occasionally you'll go into, like, a mini area that's got, like, open space. Oh, I've turned invisible. Oh, I'm supposed to have a light on, and it's not on right now. I was supposed to grab it last time I took a break. Battery ran out. See, it's just over there. So it requires leaving my entire setup to grab it.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
But yeah, I like the more serious tone of this, and I like the silly fucking tone of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I pre-registered for the game, the mobile game of Final Fantasy VII as well, even though it's like there's clearly not going to be a faithful retelling. People keep telling me, people keep saying online that Ever Crisis isn't going to do every single scene, and I'm like, but why not? It's a gacha. Surely it's in. You know, they want to pad it out as much as possible.
Let's see if this.
Why wouldn't you do every scene? Final Fantasy VII's got to be pretty easy to do every scene if you're going with those chibi background graphics. And by golly, they must make money off gacha games. Egg.
Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
You could hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Yeah, I can't do my joke that I always do. That's ruined. Oh, you've ruined it. Time. Oh god, that looks amazing. That's. I should have looked at that.
Anything like this?
I should have went for the screenshot. I'm gonna have to listen to the music separately.
Jill?
Rabbit spider?
What do we do?
Fight them! I might want to consider playing this on hard.
That's it.
I like the dynamic music that this 7 Remake do as well.
More trouble.
Why? Ah, they're from Final Fantasy 5. No, 3. Sorry, certainly not 5. 2, 4. Oh god, I'm crap at remembering them. One with the Tower of Babel. You move, Sean.
How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Cool. Hang on, the one with edging. That's Final Fantasy 4, isn't it? Okay. This is a nice way of doing, like, you know, ancient civilization that lived before everyone else. Deal. All this white stone. Yeah, those are really cool looking robots. That's quite an interesting take. The one complaint I have graphic-wise is, like, some of the icons seem massively over-designed, and I get why, because they need the detail. We have 4K's worth of detail and they're giant. So, like, but it means that Ifrit is, like, the crunchiest looking motherfucker on the planet. And I'm just like, I know you don't want to be anime, but, like, that's so very crunchy.
Stay down.
Yeah, I'm still looking forward to when the story takes me. Like, a part of me has to keep reminding myself, I'm getting to play a new Final Fantasy, and I won't lie, I hate to say it because I don't know if he's still on, but I hated Final Fantasy 15. I never finished it. And so like, and a little bit of me thinks there hasn't really been a Final Fantasy since like 10. Like I love 12, but it like I want the I like the queuing, and a part of me will always hunt that back, and I know it's never coming back. But this does, it's still, it has the story of a Final Fantasy. It's very fancy in a way that only a Final Fantasy can do. And even though I keep on comparing it to God of War, to Witcher, to Game of Thrones, and it really does like it's Game of Thrones, it's doing something that only a Final Fantasy would do, and I appreciate that. And also I get to go, oh look, it's a note, I remember those, and I value that as well. Although I will say...
Looks like he can take a beating.
Oh, he is a stagger bar. Okay, it's been a while since we had a proper boss. I've got to learn how to dodge again. Is that a lightsaber? Too slow, Chicken Morango. If this game can keep up interesting bosses, and I know I'm straight up doing crap here, I'm so very bad at dodging. A thing the game wants me to not be bad at.
Can't take much more of it. Not this time.
Stand fast.
Oh crap. Okay.
Give them all you've got for it.
You cannot spam dodge. You have to do it at the right time.
Keep your distance, boy.
And
Too slow. Not this time. Not this time. Can't take much more of it. That's better.
oh, fuck.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
I don't want to. I want to buy a potion, please. Oh, I've got sweaty hands now. The favorite wind gouge. Is gouge the one I took off? No, it's not. So let's put it. Replace badge and might with it. We have very few in the way of RPG options. So I'm gonna relish in them. Relish in them? That's not how you phrase that. I'm gonna revel in them, and I'm gonna relish it. There we go. I fixed both those sentences. I don't know how you improved it. I think this just happens over time. How do I? I want my items. There we go. I guess let's put this. Oh, what's this? Briar clamshell. When cut and polished, the spiny opaline, sorry. Delicious opaltine. Tastes like briar clam. Rival the luster of most gems. Sorry, I managed to throw quite a lot of that in my face. More importantly, however, when incorporated into armor, they can also provide nigh unmatched protection, being strong enough to turn aside an adamantine blade without suffering so much as a scratch. Black blood, a thick, oily substance, sometimes found pooling newly formed wounds in the earth, such as the cracks left by tremors or the passing of an icon. Though it burns as hot and bright as any crystal, the liquid has until recently largely ignored by the people of Valisthere due to its acrid smoke it emits when ignited. It's been a while since we pressed this button as well. Echoes. Strange clockwork. They don't look clockwork at all. Lies. Constructs often encountered in fallen ruins. The questions of whether or not they are truly alive is open to debate, as they do not appear to require water, nor do they feed on the flesh of their victims, as beasts do, and seemingly exist solely to protect their habitat from intruders. So, metaphorically, because I mentioned Final Fantasy X earlier, which obviously is similar to 7 in its themes, sort of. In that it likes spheres of magic. But like, this game seems to be doing a Final Fantasy VII where, the reactors, and that's where the power, and it's draining it from the earth. I'm pretty sure, but with this, it's got the mother crystals, and everything's powered by the mother crystals, and now the land is dying, and presumably at some point we're going to realise that's because of the mother crystals just that's why the blight exists. Like, they're just doing the same themes, but then now they're going to make it into a twist. And I have already predicted one of the plot points in this game, so I'm assuming that's where it's going. Anyway, all echoes are encased in protective plating that is made from the same material as the ruins, and thus cannot be destroyed through repeated blows that cause individual plates to dislodge, eventually causing... though it cannot be destroyed, though repeated blows will cause individual plates to dislodge, eventually causing the entire construct to collapse on itself. Anything else? Phoenix Gate. The remains of the fortress destroyed in the year 860 on what came to be known as the Night of Flames. The castle's invasion by Sambuqua assassins and the battle between the two icons of fire that arose in its wake into ruins lie beneath and are reached by means of an underground pathway prior to Rosaria becoming imperial province. The gate was of great importance to the people of the duchy, being a site of the rite of the ancestral communion. Right, I'll be right back. I'll be like... Can we teleport? That is not the button I wanted. Right, hopefully... Hang on. I can't teleport back, can I? Where's the dim? Yeah, I was just going to teleport back, but I don't think I can. I'd need to see one of those towers first. I'm worried because I have very few potions. It's interesting that it lets me teleport away, though. I mean, presumably we just have to walk from the dim again. Can I have a look at the... Oh, it's probably not that long. Alright, fine. Go to the hideaway. Oh, fuck it. No, it just said progress to be lost. The game gives you potions when you die anyway. I mean, it just gave me potions then, didn't it? 1 2 1 2. Just making sure of the sound. Eggs. There's no. The bombs!
Hey,
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
That's enough. Keep your distance, boy. Get him.
Whoops. But I feel like probably shouldn't be using fire against them. Oh fuck, run away! I'm gonna grab this.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
no. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Another mini boss.
It's over. A little help. Over here. Come on. Just what I needed. Give them all you've got, boy. It's over. Need to end this quickly. Get him. Not this time. My wounds, boy.
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Keep your distance, boy.
Which way, Doggo?
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest. It's over. Don't let them get away.
Oh fuck, that was awful, John.
Well done,
Hoping for a level up soon. Another wound. Right, John.
I don't like this.
Iron Giant. It is, isn't it?
Seems the feeling's mutual. Not this time. Take this quick. Here. Not for long it isn't. With me.
Sorry, I panicked a lot during that. I went like... I was like, how do I play this game again? Oh god, I've forgotten everything.
Distance, boy. My wounds won't end this quickly. Not this time. A little help. Too slow. Give them all you've got, boys. Not this time. My wounds, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Toggle. It's over.
Lovely. Darn, John, it's been dismantled. I did have to step it up, but I will say, when it went purple, and it was like, kill now, I absolutely forgot all the buttons and panicked. We're level 21 though. Or fallen iron. Despite thousands of years having passed since its forging, not a single blemish, scratch, nor patch of rust can be found upon this metal surface. As to how that is possible, none can say. The answer is likely to remain lost forever. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Tea's cold, isn't it?
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Ooh.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Let's take a closer look then. Dude, what the fuck are you?
All right then.
It's Lich!
Don't let them get away. Not this time. Too slow. Not this time.
Oh, it does gravity.
Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. My wounds, boy.
Oh, too early. Oh, fuck, I did awful then.
Give them all you've got, boy. Not this time. Garuda, lend me. Too slow. Not this time. Too slow. Toggle. A little help. My wounds, boy. A little help.
Oh, fuck it.
My wounds, boy. Toggle. My wounds, boy. Not this time. What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Okay. Desperately needed that, didn't we? Yeah, so you may have noticed in the last couple of fights there, I went, I stopped sort of my normal spammy method and went for a more defensive, actually use the dodge button because the game clearly really wants me to do that. Is this the way I'm supposed to go?
Look out!
Oh shit.
Stay down! It's over.
It's been a bit of a corner, hasn't it?
Lights.
Well, that did something.
I like the damage meter isn't obnoxious. That's a really good way of doing the "you're wounded, please heal." I'm sorry. Oh, I do have those actually. I don't like it when they hurt my eyes or when they go map, map, map. The game says no camera for you. Did I go the wrong way? Like a... Oh, where am I going? And here was me worried that there wasn't going to be enough monsters in the game.
What have we here?
I'm still a little bit worried about that.
Another fallen wonder. So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
Didn't save any time at all, did you?
Seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
Phoenix? Surely there's one of these for each of them then. It's only like a 40-50 hour game though.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
I mean, half of it's been drawn,
Who is that?
wiped off.
You think? Some sort of god.
It's Ifrit, isn't it? Oh no, not the black and white filter. They've been paused. The dog's always paused.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Huh.
What?
Oh no, not again. Oh, hang on, no, this is back in time?
I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop!
Okay, I'm sorry.
I did this. I killed him.
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Okay, there's definitely another person in a cloak because Sid saw him. What's going on here?
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me,
Well, we're having a metaphorical battle
we'll press on.
with our guilt.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Because we're in a place that lets us do that. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Fuck. Dang it. I was doing... Oh, yeah. Give me potions and stuff. No man left behind. I'm having a really hard time figuring out the timings to this dodge.
still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
I like how they switched down the big boss and the small boss. Like, I don't know the timings, and they have fucking modern day Elden Ring fucking cheeky fucking timings, which is why I make mistakes sometimes. Oh, excuse me, John. Okay, clearly for ages I wasn't doing this move properly. Fucking hell, what was that? Sorry, I need... I'll be right back. I believe there's no countdown. Remember when games used to do countdowns and you had to come back in? I mean, maybe, was that mainly beat-em-ups, though? Maybe, but whatever. I don't want to talk about it too much. I maintain that in every single 3D Final Fantasy, there's always been 4 villains in every Final Fantasy. I'm going for this game. I've been a little curious about which those 4 were, right? Because Benedicta certainly isn't one of the 4. She represents another villain, right? But like, it hasn't been super obvious yet. Because, I mean, normally on the back of the box, there's like an evil army, but like, this is politics. There are 5 armies, well, 4 now. It doesn't talk about that. It talks about other things. There isn't but like, it doesn't mean they don't exist. So like in every single Final Fantasy, the jury's out on this one yet. There is like a tyrant, like an evil king, like there is a sort of a knight, and like your counterpart, let's say. There is a sort of god like being, and there is a sort of a weaselly character that doesn't become relevant until right near the end of the game, right? Seems harmless. And I maintain that all the 3D Final Fantasies have those villains. And I can, if you ask me which games, I can tell you what their villains are. And I wrote a story once. Just like, oh, if I made a game, I'll do this. And I kind of wrote it with that in mind. And one of the villains was your shadow. Now, who just taunt, like this shadowy form will just keep taunting you till you realise it was you and it had all your like trap memories in. And I just realised this is what this is doing. Because this is one of the 4, and I'm like, I wrote this using their rules, and it's like, I don't know how I feel about them doing my idea, because I obviously, who the fuck am I? I'm nobody, and I know like you could probably do that with loads of games where you're like, oh, I thought about somebody having a sword, and now there's somebody with a sword in the game. But like I said, it's and it's very easy to come up with ideas as well. Like, I wrote a story and it was cool and it has 2 million people in a war. Oh, they did that. I came up with that, that sort of thing. But like, I don't know. It's just something, all right? It's just something. Let's retry. A part of me doesn't like that you get to retry so easily, and a part of me does like I don't know. I have mixed feelings.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
I also think it's really funny that this is a metaphorical battle. I did actually add something else in the shadow that I don't think this game's going to do. I think this is purely metaphor right now. Oh, John, why did you fly into the fire? You were in a safe place. Alright, I just don't know how to do that particular part of the boss. I do think the fights are interesting in this, though. I was doing really good at the start when I was like barely paying attention.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
So I am genuinely trying to press the dodge button. I just must be missing it. Does this have a retry button? Oh, you know what? I really would. Why doesn't this have a retry? That would be really nice to go, oh, I've done shit. Let's just try again. Give me a retry button. Like all the little features you added to this game. Why can't there be a retry? I'm kind of annoyed. Like sometimes you just have a really shit start and you're like, right, just brush off, start again. Ah, and it's got so many quality of life features. Go on, take me down. Give me a fucking retry button. There we go. I just wanted to retry, that's all. Sometimes, look, there is something to, like, persevering. I get that. But sometimes you just do something that immediately demoralizes you, and you're like, fuck it, I just want a clean slate. And I don't understand why Final Fantasy 16, with all its little things to say, look, we'll bring you back to life, and you can have a couple of potions, you know? Like, it does all that, but it doesn't just let me just fucking restart a fight. A boss fight, you know, that's clearly got like checkpoints, not like a normal fight. That's fine. Just whatever. Just a little bit annoyed it doesn't have that.
I see. You'd have me learn by example.
Wins!
I'm really good at just dodging at the absolute worst moment. I am genuinely pressing. I'm just pressing slightly too late. If you're wondering, like, why isn't he just dodging? It's like I'm genuinely trying to do it in the right timing. Again, I pressed that. I swear it's right, but I know it's wrong because obviously with a game as news, it's clearly not going to just be bad. But I'm pressing it when I think makes sense, and I just keep missing. It's really kind of frustrating, but I know it's me as well, which makes it worse in some ways. But yeah, I swear I'm just pressing it just too late. But obviously, even if I'm doing crap,
no escape, eh? It's all right.
So I'm always going to say that, even if I'm like 10 minutes late. Whatever. I've done better. Maybe it's my sweaty hands and I'm tired, you know. I just wanted to do better in that fight, and I just clearly didn't. Look at that.
It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Oh, we have new meters. It's like the garden in Metal Gear Solid, but no, we have to accept the truth. How do I do that?
Show yourself, Ifrit.
What do the 2 meters mean? The truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. I'm done. Mirror match. Do I get to... What do the 2 bars do? Me and my shadow. Wish there wasn't this little green line here. Got ourselves a fire shard. Power of the icon Ifrit made manifest. The shard of the crystal is hot to the touch and can be heard to emit a soft... Okay, it's the same as the other one.
Clive, are you all right?
Oh, I just had an epic fight. You didn't see it, Jill, but...
It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows.
There still is definitely a person in a cloak, though.
We should go.
Let's shine on the sword.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours.
I mean, it's not like you did it on purpose, though.
And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together.
Ah.
To learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
Like the real cutscenes are actually mouthed properly.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable.
I mean, we need a Shiva arc because we need Shiva powers.
And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
Sir Clive, Imperial bearer turned deserter. He and the Puffer takes him through the village of Eastport, where they meet with Hannah, Murdoch, wife, Lake Lord Commander. She presents Clive with the set of clothes that once belonged to his father. Icon. Magical beings of godlike strength that dwell within human hosts known as dominant, only emerging when dominant primes. History records 8 icons in total, each with a unique elemental affinity. One warden for each of fire, water, thunder, ice, wind, earth, light, and darkness. So there are 9. So Ifrit, Phoenix, Leviathan, Odin, Shiva, Garuda, Titan, Odin, and Bahamut. How did I knock? I'm assuming water is Leviathan because I can't think of another one for water. Yeah, I must have miscounted before. I kept doing that and not missing 3. Fire, water, thunder, ice, earth, light, darkness. I think I was forgetting Odin a couple of times as well. Somebody watching?
He is here, then. The disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounding. The hour is later than I thought.
Meanwhile, somewhere else. Castle Dazbog. He's sad.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord.
Titan Angie. Oh.
Benedict.
I like that. So Titan's after us because we killed Benedictine and say, "Oh look, the consequences for our actions coming back to haunt us." There's the thing they're inspired by. The meaning of life. My word. This is going to be useful. I've been looking for this. Ifrit awoken. If Clive has gained control of the icon Ifrit, allowing access to new iconic abilities such as ignition. Oh, this is definitely a TMC. A fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage as long as unlocking the limit break gauge. Woo! Slots for Ifrit's abilities are shared with those for Phoenix and can be confirmed via the abilities tab in the main menu. Here's the limit break being used on Big Goblin there. The Gygas even. Not a goblin. Release his inner beast, semi-prime into Ifrit by pressing the 2 buttons. It's the same as learning the truth. When the gauge is full, The gauge fills in battle both by taking damage as well as by successfully performing offensive defensive maneuvers. Priming temporarily grants increased attack potency, speed, gradual HP regeneration, and card breaking strikes.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Alright, we should arrange an introduction then.
Why are we walking like this? There was space inside! Ignition. How do I use it? Attack while charging. Oh, well, so while I charge, I attack. That's cool. Oh, Willow the Wikes. Summon a storm. Oh, there's those things. How do I do that? 500 left. Not quite enough of that. Yeah, so these are Phoenix abilities. These are Ifrit abilities. They've always been Ifrit abilities. Why am Ifrit? Cool. We use that, don't we? We don't really use that. Upgraded it now. Do you think Eastpool's been burnt down or something? Something bad's happened since we left? What are the odds? What's wrong, Joggo?
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Well, we did so many side quests for these people. No, we were just about to save those people. I'm having a good old stab.
Imperials, you'll pay for this.
We've got a live one.
What are you doing here? Answer me! Stay down!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
It's over.
Stay down!
Oops, they're already dead, aren't they?
You could escape us, did you, Brandy? You were born a slave, and you'll die one. Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? We're innocent people!
It's over.
They were just innocent men!
We'll wipe this place off the map. Put them all to the sword! They're out!
All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Mother!
Clive,
I know. You can wait.
Fuck, is this guy so strong?
Keep your distance, boy. You know what to do, boy. Garuda!
Give them all you've got, boy.
Okay, I don't know how to do the two new moves. So the mother's definitely one of those 4 enemies, because...
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah.
You know, I said about a wily villain that doesn't seem evil until later.
Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive.
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew East Pool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Oi! Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
Well, they've had their brand scarred off.
When you're ready, then.
Yeah, the tropes aren't necessarily in the order you usually get them, but like, I'm able to predict a lot of scenes. Is that the dickhead who's...
Lead me to your nest.
Oh, no, you're new. My TV's threatening to turn itself off.
Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
I'm evil, and I like to be evil in front of televisions. Televisions don't exist, so I'm just going to do it nowhere and hope that somebody catches me anyway. I'm that evil. Once proud village, but all about Avalon following the heartless slaughter of her people. Alright, another annoying thing about this game is, like, these are great times to save and you can never save during them because you have to click on the next area. Which starts a cutscene. Lifting wrongs as well.
Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Right. Why can't I do that ability? I was trying very hard. How do you actually use it? I mean, I guess I go in here and ask. But, like, he's in his main... Like, he's not powered up. Okay, that one I know how to do. Attack while charging. I mean, I guess... I was going to let you go, but, like, there is literally a thing for learning that shit, so... Ifrit. The first battle is just like some fucking dragoon. And that's not even... Who the fuck are you? You're just a tall guy. Nobody loves you. Anyway. Okay, so I don't understand how to do it. That's like I'm being dumb, aren't I? Like, surely attack while charging. Yeah, but how do I do it? Oh, you can do that if you want. Cool. How? Maybe I have to install it. Oh, yeah, okay, you have to install them. Well, that's not as cool then. You install them. Now there's like 5 things to choose from. I wouldn't have bought them had I known they were both, like new. Want more abilities? Okay, ignition. What are the Wikes? No, we just upgraded another one, but whatever. John, you finally get to do an RPG thing, and he's like, but I want access to all the moves, so like, why am I upgrading them? Anyway. Because, like, it's very... I just realised it turns him... Like that. Yeah. Right, before I let you go then. Let's quickly talk to the old man.
Wanted to send a message. Looks like you.
But did she have to go so?
Oh, the Muggles here. I'm absolutely awful at remembering the directions.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Never knew dung had so many uses.
And how might this old soul be?
Shit went down. Harpo. Oh, loads of shit went down, yeah. Worth that much.
Study the tomes?
Purge of Eastpool. Purge was a brutal attack on Rosarian village of Eastpool in the year 873, and Annabella Lesage, Holy Empress of Sambrique, and Vicereine of Rosaria ordered all the bearers being harboured by the villagers be slaughtered, along with those ducal loyalists who had been given them shelter. In the ensuing massacre, Eastpool's population was effectively decimated. Ultimately, the village was abandoned. Eastpool, a hamlet... a hamlet located in the eastern part of Imperial Province of Rosaria, was once surrounded by fertile farmland, but the southward creep of blight eventually drove out most of the inhabitants. In the aftermath of the attack of the Phoenix Gate, 860 Iron Blood invasion followed. Many fled here, including bearers who had lost their masters. The majority of the population, however, was wiped out in the culling of the bearers ordered by Empress Annabella. The village now lies abandoned and in ruins. Loyalists. Those who maintain allegiance with the late Archduke Elwin and work for the revival of the fallen Duchy of Rosaria. After Rosaria was incorporated into the Empire, most swore loyalty to their new vicereine. The Empress Annabella, even more converting after they saw who refused to change their allegiance, were persecuted. The persecution was only to grow, culminating in the burning of Eastport by imperial troops in the pretext their reluctance to surrender. Rosalith's bearers to the constabulary proved their disloyalty to the Holy yeah, I do like, because it's a classic trope, burning a village down. And I realised it was happening just as we started walking back. I was like, this is interesting. Why would they make us return to Eastpool? Oh, there was only one reason. It's not there anymore. But constabulary proved the term had a different meaning in time before the imperial occupation. Rosario was founded by the Union of several small independent nations, each led by its own noble house. Houses remained powerful even after unification, sometimes leading to friction between the loyalists, argued for the Archduke's ultimate authority, and the separatists who pushed for its return to autonomy. Ancient mural. A wall painting the depths of the upper... I don't know how to pronounce that word. Under the Phoenix Gate, created it, and for what purpose is unknown. Its celestial being in the centre suggests some connection to a long-lost religion. Hugo Kupka. Little love for his country, taking advantage of the position to benefit himself and himself alone. His love for Benedicta Harmon, however, is absolute. McClady portrays every ally just to be with her. His greatest treasure, however, was always Benedicta Harmon, and so when a servant of Wellode informed him that his love had been slain by Cid, his fury towards the outlaw and his allies knew no bounds. Yeah, he's not happy. 4 more, and then I'll let you go. Yes, it's Dion. We'll try and do this first page, I guess. No, we're gonna skip some people. They're kind of important, so I'll leave them. Aaron. Don't think I don't recognise that name. Don't you think that I don't recognise that name? One of the Cid's most trusted allies, merchant, who calls the hideaway a home. With little help from her hard-working, yet long-suffering apprentice Goots, she can source whatever supplies the residents of the hideaway need, providing they are willing to pay. She wears a glass eye in her right socket. There we go. Clear of the land, the Imperial Providence of Azara. Yeah, and oh, this is a long one. I wish I didn't read this. Nation occupying the western reaches of Continent of Storm. Monsters of stand united under the banner of thing. Mother to stone has long been locked in a bit of conflict. Okay, we know that one. The Empire did not last long. Empire. Okay, cool. Lands comprising the western reaches of the Continent of Storm, formerly known as Grand Duchy of Rosaria, became an imperial providence after the annexation of the Holy Empire of Sambrique. The year 861, Annabella Lesage, once Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of Sambrique, was granted the stewardship of her former home and title of Vicereine, a role she embraced with sadistic relish. Father had terrible taste, enacting a regime of crippling taxation and constant surveillance along the renewed persecution of the bearer population. Histories of the realm. Municipal shards? There's lots of them. There's lots. Large shards of crystal that are entrusted to towns and cities across Valisthea in order to serve the populace. Where those shards rationed out to individuals might suffice to fill a cup or light an oven. Municipal shards fill wells, fire forges, and light the streets. Oh, I see. Have we seen those yet? Of the great city of the twins. Great cities, whatever. Okay, bestiary, which is a thing. I always think it's small, but so that's interesting. You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing any of the robots. There's the Minotaurs, Antelopes, Bighorns, Bombs, Iron Giants. Where's Lich? So there are... Yeah, I'm not seeing the robots, I'm not seeing the Lich. That's kind of strange. Missing that one. That. Anna. Ethereal creation of Benedicta Harmon, dominant of wind, once summoned in Caer Norvent alongside her twin, Sharada. The pair worked in tandem to attempt to overwhelm Cid and Clive, wielding a panoply of potent magics and deadly aerial assaults. Why are the orcs just greyed out? Also, there are orcs in a Final Fantasy game? Black Widows. So the spiders have different forms, don't they? As do the vampire forms. Yeah, okay, so some of these Ultima, there we go. Oh, let's click on this one. Twisted and glowing blue creatures awaited Clive and Jill deep in the Phoenix Gate, try and prevent them from gaining the innermost recesses of that place. Well, I now know it's Ultima's fault. Thanks again for telling me that. There's Metia, of course. The Journal of Mal. Okay.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Go one up. New dung had so many uses.
Do you need any help, Miss Molly?
Good golly.
You could rinse and chop these greens for the stew, I suppose.
Right, I'm gonna let you go. I think 4 hours is. Sometimes do 6 hours, but it's 2 in the morning. But I've been drinking cola. But I'll. Nah, let's just let you go. It's always weird when the videos get to like 6 hours long. But I've been enjoying this. How long has I? Well, let's find out. Doesn't say how long we've been playing, does it? Well, this is our 4th stream. I think they go like 2 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. Or 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 hours. Maybe we're almost halfway. Who knows? Kind of short for Final Fantasy, but then again, Final Fantasy 7's not that long. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this, of course. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Final Fantasy 16 adventure. Farewell. I'll see you next time.